Every now and then I like a challenge, so I decided to go ahead and work with this worst phone tape of the August 76 phone trip ever. The reason was that Dave and I could not find a phone that didn't have a lot of hum in the area. We actually tried 3 different phones.
Hums terribly.
What I've done is I've removed hum from the tape as best I can, and while I'm at it, why not narrate this stop? It's a pretty short stop anyway, fairly interesting actually. It's 215863 Penn Argyl, Pennsylvania. Penargyl. This is an independent step. It has a ringtone which I like a lot. West Los Angeles ring.
Can you tell me what exchanges are local calls from here?
Well, I'm sorry, will you please repeat?
What exchanges can be called locally from here?
Oh, sure. Hold on, please. A 588 number, which is Bangor,
Mm-hmm.
and then a 717 number, and I think maybe it's East Stroudsburg, I'm not sure, a 992 number. That's,
Right.
you know, and of course 863, the one you're talking about.
Right. What about 581? Can we call that?
Well, you see, 581.
And 588 are the same town.
Well, yeah, but the ones have been changed to 8, so there's no longer 581s. They're all 588 numbers.
Oh, I
Yeah,
see.
that's local.
Okay, thank you very
All
much.
right, you're welcome.
Bye-bye.
That phone was bassy, low volume, and had hum in the area, so we switched to another phone that had hum too, but at least it wasn't bassy and low volume. Here, with the hum removed the best I know how as of February 2016, are some intra-office calls. When you dial 863, the 8 and the 6 absorb. The 3 actually goes to a second selector, so it looks like we'll have to dial that. Here's a local call dialed with only the last 5 digits.
Good afternoon.
Here's a local vacant number. This is going to a Bell of Pennsylvania centralized intercept operator in Easton.
They're calling.
863-4011.
Thank you. It's a wrong number. Check with information.
Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Here's a telephone company test line in this office. It could be one side of a loop-around test line, or just a 1 kilohertz test tone with no companion number. Next, I'm going to dial 1. This appears to just be a blocked level, but the dial tone stays on during the selector's slide over to the 11th terminal. So this is an unusual thing to hear, but that seems to be what it is. The dial tone just doesn't go off during that time. And here's another call to the operator. The West Los Angeles tone plant of this office is best heard on this particular call.
Operator. Operator. Operator.
What on earth is that echo effect when she first said operator?
Operator.
You know, I've listened to this a lot. I even went back to the original tape with the hum in it just to make sure that nothing I did.
Operator.
Nah, I didn't do that. That's really there. We can hear it more clearly without the hum.
Operator.
You know what it is? It's another operator in the background who started to say some word beginning with the ah sound, and she started on the same note as the operator we got, and they just started up at the same time, and it sounds like an echo, but it's not.
Operator. Operator.
That is so weird. And that noise in the background before they start talking contributes to the illusion of echo. Okay, now the other operator said that 581 numbers used to be in Bangor, but no more. Let's dial 581, see what happens. Well, 58 goes into an NX1, and when I dialed a 1, the NX1 gave me a reorder tone. You could tell by the sounds it made after I dialed that digit. So now let's try a 588 number.
Bangor, Pennsylvania. We're sorry you have reached a number that has been disconnected or is no longer in service. If you feel you've reached this recording in error, please check the number or try your call again.
Tried to hang up and I reset the trunk. I choinked. And I flashed a 1, but there was no response from the switch. Well, maybe it didn't reset all the way. In any case, that relay sound, I've heard that associated with NX1s a lot. Must be there's a kind of relay they use in that particular switch, because if you played that sound for me out of context, I would say it's an NX1 sound. Now, the other local code is 992, which isn't East Stroudsburg, it's Saylorsburg, as you'll hear here. Another NX1, except this one has the older typical NX1 type tone plant. Same one as Greenville's Hooker Road office 756.
is a recording in Saylorsburg, Pennsylvania. We're sorry you have reached a number that has been disconnected or is no longer in service. If you feel you've reached this recording in error, please check the number or try your call again. Thank you. This is a recording in Saylorsburg, Pennsylvania. We're sorry you have reached a number that has been disconnected or is no longer in service. If you feel you've reached this recording in error, please check the number or try your call again. Thank you. This is a recording in Saylorsburg.
I choinked on that trunk too, but it didn't make that fun relay sound the other one did. I must say, this is a phone company that has a lot of offices in Pennsylvania. That phone company for Saylorsburg and Bangor is the same phone company as a previous stop on this trip.
This is a recording in Quarryville, Pennsylvania. I'm sorry, we are unable to complete your call as dialed.
Quarryville in ESC 717-786, not to be confused with 717-768, had intercept announcements done by the same person as these two NX1s in this area. So that's one person that gets around for the Commonwealth Telephone Company, the largest small independent in Pennsylvania. That is the company here in Argyl, too. Well, because of the high hum, we didn't record very much here, so you've pretty much heard it. I'm going to close this out with 3 more calls that ended up high and dry. It's just more noise, but I might as well put them in here because that's all there is recorded of Argyl. The next stop is an NX1 in Belvidere, New Jersey, our first stop on the east side of the Delaware River. It's the headquarters of the West Jersey Telephone Company, the phone company I touched upon in my first phone trip coming home from summer camp in 1970. That's next.